Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deepa Brar and I'm here to inspire you all to live a deeply beautiful life. So in today's video, we are going to be talking all about onion juice and hair growth. I've been hearing a lot about onion juice and hair growth and how it could potentially help with growing your hair. And I've had a lot of you reach out to ask whether it actually works or not. So I wanted to do some research and find out exactly whether it does indeed help with hair growth or not and how exactly to use it. So we're gonna do a deep dive into the world of onion juice. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can find out exactly when I'm posting my next video. So when I was doing my research on the subject, I wanted to find out exactly what it is about onions that gives them the claim that they can grow your hair faster, or that they can even grow your hair at all. So as it turns out, onions do have a lot of anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties that can help with hair growth. There are several factors and I'm going to break them down one by one, and the first one we're going to start off with is sulfur. So onions contain a lot of sulfur, and sulfur, as it turns out, is one of the components that is super vital to growing your hair and keeping your hair in the growth phase of the hair growth cycle for longer, as well as giving your hair a stronger, thicker, healthier quality to it. So hair is comprised of a component that is known as keratin, and keratin is full of sulfur. And keratin is important to give the hair a lot of strength, to give it its shape, and to make it super healthy. Another thing is that the bonds in our hair are comprised of disulfide, which is essentially a sulfur to sulfur bond. And what the bonds essentially do is maintain the structure and the strength of our hair. Another thing that sulfur can do is to promote the production of collagen. And collagen aids in the production of healthy skin cells and hair growth as a result. So sulfur is a super important component to hair care and to hair growth. And another important thing about sulfur is that it helps to promote circulation in your scalp as well as decrease inflammation. Okay, and the next component that we're going to be talking about are antioxidants. Onions are full of antioxidants. And obviously not all onions are created equally. There are red onions, yellow onions, white onions, a whole bunch of different colors, but red onions are the ones that are richest in antioxidants. And we're going to be breaking down the antioxidants that really help to support the claim that onion juice actually helps with hair growth. So the main reason why antioxidants are super important when it comes to hair growth is that it helps to fight free radical damage in your scalp. And why that's important is that free radicals can actually destroy hair follicles as well as cause graying in your hair and thinning of your hair. Make sure you guys hang around till the end of the video because I'm going to show you exactly how to use onion juice on your scalp to help with hair growth. But we're going to be talking about the antioxidants. The first one we're going to be talking about is quercetin. So quercetin has been shown to support hair growth by acting as a vasodilator, which I've talked about in my other videos. A vasodilator, essentially what it does is it helps to encourage blood flow in the scalp. And helping blood flow through the scalp, what it essentially does is it helps to deliver more nutrients to your hair follicles, which is super important for hair growth. Besides this, quercetin is an anti-inflammatory as well. Another thing about quercetin is there's been studies that have shown that it actually is super helpful for those of you that have alopecia areata in helping to grow your hair. So obviously not all hair loss is created equally. Onion juice could potentially work for you. It might not work for you. It's not something that is a toxic chemical that you're putting on your body, but you definitely want to be careful with how much and how long you put on your scalp. Another antioxidant enzyme found in onions is catalase. And as you get older, catalase production actually starts to slow down. And catalase is super important because it helps to break down hydrogen peroxide. And why that is important is because hydrogen peroxide can be very toxic to our hair. And another really interesting thing that I found out about catalase is that it's thought to be able to help with reverse graying hair, which I had never even heard of before. I didn't even know it was possible to use anything to reverse your gray hairs. I just thought you're just supposed to dye them all the time. So I am actually going to be using myself as a guinea pig, and I'm going to be trying this out, and I'm going to see if this actually works or not. If you guys want me to make a video on that, let me know in the comments below. But I'm really super excited to find out if it actually works or not. Another one is camphor. So camphor is actually really super important when it comes to hair growth because it has actually been shown to increase the number of follicle dermal papilla cells. And dermal papilla cells are located at the bottom of the hair follicle and super important to hair growth, which we're going to get into when we talk about how to actually use the onion juice on your scalp. So it turns out onion juice isn't just good for hair growth, it also helps for those of you that have dry, itchy scalp. There are studies that say that it helps to moisturize your scalp as well, which is really cool. It also helps with dandruff and with dry, brittle hair as well. Okay, so now we're going to get into how to actually produce the onion juice and how to use it to help with your hair growth.
So I just grabbed a couple of red onions. Like I said, red onions have the most amount of antioxidants in them. You can leave the peels on and just chop it up. The peels have a lot of antioxidants in them as well. And just chop it up small enough to put into your food processor that you're using. I use the NutriBullet, and then you can grind it up until it's pretty fine. You don't want to see like any chunks or anything like that in there. I realized that I had not used enough onion. I had only put in half an onion, so I went back and added some more. I ended up adding the other half of the onion and then just grinding it all up. And then what you want to do afterwards is you want to get like a mucin cloth or cheesecloth, anything that can strain the juice out of the onion. I used a unbleached organic cotton cheesecloth that I found on Amazon. I will link it down in the description box below. And then what you want to do after you have strained out all of the liquid is you want to apply it to your scalp whenever you're going to shampoo your hair. So if you shampoo your hair a couple of days a week, put it on for 5 to 15 minutes before you shampoo your hair, and then you can just wash it out with your shampoo. If you find that it's a little too stingy, you can mix it into some honey or coconut oil. And if you find that it smells a little too much, like it's too strong, you can add in some drops of rosemary or lavender. And yeah, if you end up using it, just let me know in the comments below, or if you've tried it before, whether it's worked for you or not. I'd love to hear it.
So I hope this video helped you guys. If you have any other recommendations for videos that you want to see, please let me know in the comments below. And I will see you guys soon with another video. Thanks for watching.